Alright then, that should be all good. That's actually started, I guess. Yeah, that should be it. Well, got a new event vehicle. I don't know how it's... well... I haven't gotten the actual one yet, but I am slowly but surely getting it. The PR201M. I don't really know what to think of it, this one. And I'm fine, thank you for asking. I'm not really sure what to think of this 45mm. It has a high velocity, a high rate of fire. But it only has high explosive. And you really need armor piercing at this BR. The other annoying thing is that only one of, like... every other shell has a tracer, so you can't always see where your shells are going. A bit annoying, but I'll deal with it. Anyways, I should really be grinding this, shouldn't I? Upgrade it a bit. And hope I don't see too many M802s. I've seen one more PR201K when I was playing earlier, but he got, you know, annihilated pretty early on. However, a coastal vessel is not that fragile. Should be fine. 3033. I've been playing a lot of 3-3 earlier today, and there's the M82. Oh boy. There's a second M82. I have lost 2 of my engines. Oh boy. Should really quiet down the game a bit, it's a bit loud. Yeah, not having torps might be alright with the rockets this thing gets, but it's a rank 4 modification, so it'll be a while before I can test it. Oh, my random squad might help me repair. That's lovely. At least I've got my engines back. Yeah, I know, I just need to sit in the back and snipe. I've got a backup anyway, I'm not really that afraid of losing my first ship. Do we have any? No, we don't have any M802s. So I don't expect us to hold A for very long. Oh well. I always love it when the enemy team has 2 M802s and we have none. It's going to be a tough fight. Though if people know how to focus, you know, how to focus down an M802, you can actually kill them. Oh, don't worry, it's not really that good of a ship either, this 201K. I'm hitting the island, am I? I need to back up. Do we have an M17? No, we don't. Or did we have one earlier? Oh yeah, ammo. The 45 does not get AP. It's only HE. Only HE. And only one of the shells has a tracer. Well, one out of two, so half of the shells. I really need to not play this dangerously. Oh, but that one's almost dead. I might actually be able to kill it if I can get all the turrets. Is my aim at the point down? That's the question. The high velocity of this gun is also kind of not being my friend on this map with these low barriers. Oh boy. No FP either, so that's far it's going to burn for a little bit. Is it? It is HMS Churchill, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why? Yeah, it's really just a mediocre ship. And that's me dead to a Churchill. Oh boy. This or a Freccia? I don't know. Get the Freccia. The Freccia is a premium. This isn't even a premium. Yeah, it is stock, so it's not yet performing at its best, but again, the 45 doesn't have any AP belt, like none. The rockets, I think, should be interesting, but I don't know what the range is. I think it's pretty good. As with most Russian rockets. That and M82 spam isn't really helping things. Yeah, no, this is not a premium. The PR21K is a, well, as most top reward vehicles, just isn't a premium, it's just an event vehicle. But yeah, it's bone stock and I have to research everything on it. Let's just see what happens in this battle. Because to be honest, this is not really the best of maps either. It's an alright destroyer map, it's an alright frigate map, so to speak. For pure coastal vessels, it's just not the best. Oh, that's a Churchill over there, and I thought it was a smaller vessel shooting those autocannons. Time to bravely run away. Oh, that wasn't my intention. I recognize one of the M802s. He's one of our teammates that we usually do with that. I usually do tournaments with. And for some reason, I only ever face my tournament teammates. I never am on the same team as them. And I always face them when I'm in a stock... Oh! Oh boy. I should have listened to my crew when they said Aviate. Oh well. And of course Utem is in NATO too. Let's switch to the 37s. And game over already. Not really a good, you know, presentation of the 201k, but that's 3.3 coastal for you. Just a hot mess of a game of, you know, matchmaking. So if any of you get this thing, if any of you get the PR21k and you're not really particularly a fan of coastal vessels, just sell it. Though I don't expect you'll get a lot of value out of it. Also, yeah, ammo. When I fight against destroyers in the Grodza, it's just firing the 37s. Just, you know, because the 102s are kind of bad. Well, depends. Depends how close they are. And off we go again. I think it should be an alright ship if it faces purely coastal vessels and not M802s every other game. But the state of 3.3 coastal is just rather finicky at best. Yeah, I've got another fishing boat. So I actually kind of like coastal. It's just that, you know, with the sale being recently, the M802s are just everywhere. PR2. This is actually not a bad map, though I prefer to get on the other side of this map. I'll spawn here. Why? It's not going to affect anything. The Groza is a coastal vessel as well. And I still need to spade it. A full up tier. Oh boy, that's not going to be fun. It's my first full up tier this day. So that's right, computer 2S6, but I think that's 4.3 anyway. Yeah, I don't think the Grodza is a problem in this lineup. Yeah, the 45 only getting out high explosive is a bit of pain. So the 25s of an AP bot shouldn't be too bad against dealing with armor targets. Yeah, I know Grodza is just a worse frenzy. But the 37s are kind of fun if you get into range. And I'm going to do something stupid now and cross this open water.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, that's the whole coastal blue water split. Funky business that did. What's over there? Oh, ooh, an LCS. Can I kill that? My gun is actually not behind a rock. Actually, I should actually be shooting... Is it a... That's not a PMO. I can't kill that. I can't pan it. I killed one thing. It is the same, yeah. Well, I don't think it's exactly the same. 45? I need to check actually. Oh, there's another ship that I need to back up again. M's at 1. I can kill that because there's a coastal damage model. If my gun was not hitting my friendly, but he realized it quickly. Or hitting that rack, come on, there we go. Bit of a kill steal, but oh well. Yeah, they're different guns, aren't they, Trek? Although they act very similar. I got a feeling that this gun is shorter. That might be me. Yes, Sky? Am I fighting another boat boy again? Oh, I am fighting another boat boy again. Why? What is he in? I haven't actually spotted him in a match. I'm telling you, I keep running into boat boys, but never on my team. Oh, an enemy Grotza. I think the Grotza isn't really that tanky for as far as I know. I'm just curious if I can actually pan it. Nope. Well, I can actually pan it. Let's go. There goes one of his engines. But can I survive it? That's a problem. Nope. Come on, get the engine. And look, that Grozza is almost dead, and again, I'm only firing a 45 of high explosive. Am I going to kill him? Almost, I need to shoot at the rear. Yeah, I just killed the Grozza with nothing but 45mm high explosive. Though all of my engines are dead. All of them. I'm probably going to die due to the fire. Oh, he was an SKR-7? Trainman? Okay. That actually just makes... Oh yeah, he is. That makes me just more concerned. Because I'm pretty sure I cannot kill that thing. And I can't move away anymore either. I should probably just not piss it off. Let's see what happens. That's a friendly aircraft. What is it? Okay, yeah, he's launching some stuff at us and I'm dead. Oh, he's dead. It seems I'm not burning to death, so that's something at least. I'm not sure if that got different mounting or if it's a different gun. Right. Something I'll really have to look into. Yeah, it might just be the mount changing. Oh, I've lost my main gun to the fire. And I can't repair it. Joys of having a stock ship. Oh, look, another PR. That was another 201k. Well, I'll just be sitting here, I guess. Is there something? Oh. Is that one of those... Well, it's not a bot at least, but it is a Courage. And those things are not too... Oh, the fire put itself out, but I've still lost my gun. I can reverse a little bit, because of some functionality. Let's just go try and get some RP on it. I should be shooting at these rear guns, trying to get a bit of crew there. If I can actually hit them. Well, it's not really the no FP experience that makes it the pain, it's the no parts experience, because I'm stuck here now, I don't have my main gun. And I can only move 5 kilometers an hour.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Please hand me Courage, so I can get into another ship. Thank you. Now, there's not enough match left for me to really consider going back into OK, so I'll go Grota, because I just want to spade it as soon as possible and get rid of it. To be honest, for a full up there, I haven't seen too many 4.3s, other than the SKR. Oh boy, I'm getting shot at. Oh, there's did Trayman spawn into another SKR? He did, didn't he? Oh boy. I should probably turn around, but that List Shield is not going to stay alive much longer. By the time my guns turn around, that's going to be something else. And those 76s can definitely rip me apart. If a single 45mm high explosive can kill a Grotza, 76s definitely can. The 2-1K has radar as well. Didn't you see? What to spawn? I should spawn my BMO because I want to spare it as well. At the same time, I'll just spawn the BMO. I don't care about winning or losing.
Attack the enemy.
Oh, the Courage is there, is he? The easiest way to ever kill destroyers is just knock out their guns, their bridge, their torpedoes, because those all hold crew. Quite a bit of crew even. And if you can, knock out the engines as well, because those kill a lot of crew. And of course I also immobilize a ship. Come on. Surely you must be low. And I get killed by the SKR again. Oh well. That is just 3.3 coastal. That's an SKR going to be. The Courage is right there. Who should I bomb? I should actually bomb that SKR, shouldn't I? The Courage is also kind of a dangerous target. I think I should be able to get the Courage. Doesn't have much maneuvering space. Yeah. Oh. Connection to the server is lost. Okay, thank you. Turn around. Because they just don't want... I don't know what's the Naval reward. Because Naval existed and needed a reward. Obviously. Don't tell me my War Thunder is going to crash on me, is it? Not yet. I just hope I don't get into server issues again. Yeah, in case anybody hasn't seen yet, that's the modifications for the 201K. 6.2 or 1000 RP, 4.2, 7.8, 0.6. Not the most expensive, but still very expensive for a coastal vessel that's going to constantly see destroyers. The rocket launcher is also coming after the mine, so I can't even get the most interesting part of this ship immediately. Only having high explosives is just, ugh, why? But oh well, I've got it now. Might as well use it. At least the queue times haven't been too long. They usually aren't when you're playing alone. Not the worst map, but again, I'm going to see an enemy animator too and not be able to do anything. As usual. Oh god, and why? Oh, are you watching the stream? You're watching the stream as well, aren't you, Hunt? I know you are. We've got 3 Amator 2s and it's a full up tier as well with a SKR. Boy, the matchmaking is not smiling upon me now, is it? I was having decent matchmaking earlier today though, with 3.0, 3.3 matches. I've seen that name before, I think... Ah yeah, I've seen it one before in an American ship yesterday. Yeah, let's just... I don't know. What's that thing? PJ2, I should be able to kill that if my gun can get on target. Where's my gun? And my gun's knocked out. I don't have parts, so that's just, yeah, not me screwed. 25s it is, with a 10-second reload per belt. And I'm soon going to die, so that's at least... Yeah, I can get into a backup of it at least. There's a 12 for 12, you don't see many of those. You don't see many 12 for 12s. Yeah, I'll just use a backup. It's still early on in the match. Got a ping on my Discord and let's see what that is. Probably the gun mounts. Ah, something else. Okay. I'll... 12 for 12. Can I even kill that thing? It does have a coastal damage model, but I don't think my 45mm high explosive is going to do anything to it. Because it's a stock vehicle. The 201M doesn't come with the rocket stock either, which is a real shame. Oh look, that's a Yugure. Okay, I'm not going to see then. If this goes on, I might actually just, you know, GE the parts. I do have some laying around. Not having parts is really annoying. Nope. Don't need to shoot the teammate. Can I get over that rock? Shoot him? No. What is... Oh, meh. If I shoot his 37, I should be able to kill him. Or the SKR kills him, and I lose one of my engines. What's it up? That's right, that's something we don't shoot at. No, this is just, this is the way coastal damage models have always been. And as a matter of fact, this is just how damage models used to be before cruisers. The destroyers used to have this kind of damage model too, with hull segments. I don't remember which update was it that gave the destroyers and frigates their more complicated damage model. A while ago now, isn't it? Ooh, close, I can actually kill that. Like, the thing is, these destroyer damage models, you can complain about them a lot, but some of them are really not that bad. Like, for example, the Groza, I can kill it with this thing. Gabbiano is also kind of the same. It's not really that tanky, even though it has the destroyer damage model. I can't immediately think of anything else that's similar. So is that you again, Hunt, that's shooting me? Yes, it is. Ah, and that thing. So that's been 3 matches in a row now that I've actually met somebody that I know, and they're always on the other team. Lovely. That is a AFT. And he shoots me first, of course, because I'm the first target he sees. And I'm shooting him. So why not? And I'm shooting the rock now. I need to back up. But I'm probably going to burn to death. Yep, burn to death. I still got 13% crew, but oh well, apparently that's not enough. Now I've got 9. I mean, I like the whole segments more as well, in general. But there are some destroyer damage models that aren't nearly as bad as this. like as the M802. Again, Gabbiano is the thing that pops into my head. Yeah, that's just it. Gabbiano, Groza, as you've seen. But it's mostly because their engines are really vulnerable, and for some reason engines themselves hold a lot of crew. Oh yeah, Spey. Does the thing have a destroyer damage model? I thought that was one of those few frigates that still had the compartment model. How am I in the top 3 of my team? I've died twice.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Oh well.
Attack the A point.
Yeah, the Spey is one of those very few frigates that still has the compartment damage model, isn't it? For some reason. I think it's the only frigate as well, isn't it? Or is there one more? No, I think it's the only one. Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of like the fact that you have to go for guns and engines instead of just shooting every single part of the hull. Though, it is also, on a fast-moving target, a lot easier to just spray the entire hull down. But then again, you also have some ships with the
Captured, we have the advantage.
compartment damage model that you have to kill the bridge before you can actually crew kill it. The PR-1204 and PGO-2, and I think there's another one, are ships like that, where you have to kill the entire hull and the bridge before you can actually crew kill it. Yeah, crew killing something yeah and no. No ship should be able to just die from getting its AA turrets knocked out over and over and over again. The simple solution is don't repair your AA turrets. And at the same time, it kind of gives the less powerful ships an option when facing a tougher ship they can't immediately deal with. Is that thing going to kill me? What is it even? Oh, it's a firebrand. Like, there have been ships, mainly I have killed destroyers in PT boats by just shooting the turrets over and over and over again, crew killing them. It is a way to kill them if you're in a less powerful ship. But at the same time, it's very annoying if say you're in a cruiser and there's an enemy light cruiser constantly high explosive spamming you. But again, the solution against that is just not repairing your anti-air turrets. Something many experienced players actually do, they just do not repair their anti-air. And that is going to be a... God... You are stream striping me, aren't you, Hunt? Swear to God, I'll have to add you to my blacklist in order for you... there's... I can't repeat it, that guy at least. Can't repeat it, that guy as well at least. You know what? I'll take this fight. I'll take it. We're within 3 kilometers, I can do that. There goes my engine to... Is that the Yugure? It isn't. It's a Vega, but it's almost as powerful. Gun-wise, at least. And my ammo detonated again. And that's me out of ships, isn't it? Yep. Back to hangar, because I'm not going to fly an aircraft. Am I miss? Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. And I should really just cheat him, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll just cheat him because I'm not going to have to go through this entire stream because it's not going to be fun to watch either. I mean, compartments don't necessarily require IG and SAP depending on how they're modeled, because as you may have seen earlier in the stream, I have killed a Groza with just this 45mm high explosive. Yeah, the rockets are locked behind mines. Is it actually... Yeah, same on the 201M. I think they just have completely identical mods, don't they? No, because you have primary and auxiliary armament. I'll get the AP belts, that's more useful. Yeah, I would have killed you there, Hunt, if it wasn't for your... If it wasn't for me getting ammo wrecked by a Vega several kilometers away. Also, Hunt, please don't. Just stop. Just stop. The 2-1. I don't know. Like, if you're thinking, I really want to get the 201K, don't get the 201K. If you're going to get it because you just play the... If you're just getting the tasks anyway by playing Naval, sell it. It's marginally maybe better than the 201M, but even then. Is this not an up-tier for once? Okay, I'll see you, Hunt. And thank God it was only one time. I don't need stream snipers, thank you very much. That's a bot. That is not a bot, and that's 21M. And I'm probably going to lose to it, because I'm not really that good of a shot. Should be good, but I can't get compartments. Yeah, it's probably going to be dirt cheap because of how effective it is. You know, you can actually ammo rack those SF-40s if you shoot the base of those turrets. I've done it a few times with with like the smaller automatic cannons. But I don't think I'll be able to do it with this thing. Yeah, for some reason, like naval stuff in general is rather cheap on the market. Except if it's German, because for some reason German skins are always like several times more expensive than other camos. I should actually use the 25 a bit. Yeah, the 25 can ammo racket, that's right, I should have done that. But oh well. And that thing has armor, so I can't actually kill it, because I don't have AP. What's over there? Oh, it's a 21K. I thought it was an M earlier. Or is that a different one? Yep, it's a different one. Like, for a coastal vessel, the 201 is reasonably tanky. And the 25s are a good weapon as well to use. I should use the 25 because it's mounted forward and will actually get around that island. But I'm going to miss anyway because I'm a bad shot. And this is probably going to be the end of me because I overextended. Yep. And my rear gun is out. Is there something behind us? Apparently my team collapsed around me when I wasn't looking. Not enough crew as well. At 13%, not enough crew. Lovely. Is there an aircraft? Oh, there's an aircraft up. Well. I need to turn up the crew voice if that's possible. Because I know what call out it is that they say when there's an aircraft up. That's probably this one, isn't it? Is it? Or is it? Oh well. Yeah, for some reason the German stuff, the German naval stuff on the market is really expensive compared to other nations. Where did I spawn? I spawned here. Okay. Like, just compare the camos even between Japanese ships, for example, which you'd expect to be rather popular for naval, and German ships. Just compare the camo costs between the two. I need a 25 because it's frontally mounted. Cool, what do we have here? A target. That target. There's a light over there, there's something Italian over there. They're bouncing my guns. Thing's dead. I need to reverse because I don't want to get melted by the SF-40. Yeah, true. I never like it when I'm top of the team, because that means I'm performing the best. That's just not a good sign. I want people to perform better than me. He's just going to push me, isn't he? Let's see if I can ammo rack him. Because it does hold ammo over there. Nope. I need to turn the other way, not that way. Oh, I've got another target now. Free kills are always nice. I don't think unmanned stuff like that loses crew. Like, it actually depends on how much crew are located on the mount. It's percentage of crew you lose. I don't think I lose crew percentage from the rocket mounts. Though of course I'm not sure. He is really adamant about trying to kill me with me.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
If my guns could actually look down, that'd be awesome. Come on. And I'm dead. Because we have an unchallenged SF-40 just going around their spawn and nobody can do anything about it. Lovely. I should actually, because this is a good map for destroyers, I'll spawn my Groza because that'll be more effective against the SF-40 than the BMO will. Wait, you lose crew from seaplanes? I need to check that. I need to test it out. Do I actually have a ship that doesn't have the seaplane equipped yet? I think some of my British cruisers don't have it yet. We'll need to check that out. Yeah. It's never a good sight, is it, when you're almost, you know, double the points of the next top player. And you're in a stock ship, or an almost stock ship. Yeah, for some reason the catapult is also seen as one of your main guns, for as far as I know. It's wonky. But then again, scout planes in general are a bit wonky. Now, how much do you want to bet that that's a 40 is still alive? Should be around here somewhere. If he was, but I don't think he is. That must be the AFD shooting at me. Yeah, I just hope that those kind of players are on the other team and not my team most of the time, to be honest. Now, will I get a torpedo launched at me down this channel? That's always a great risk. The one thing I must say for events in Naval, though, is that the 3D decorators are always excellent. Like mine is there, behind my smoke funnel. They're always really good, the 3D decorators. If that thing was a premium, I'd actually rather enjoy it, but no. Top event rewards are never premium. Or well, they haven't been in a while. I shouldn't say never. Yeah, the DD Sherman was a very cool decorator. I've got that one as well. Got it on quite a few of my ships. Is there a torpedo head? Oh, look, another SF. A heavy this time. Though my 37 should make quick work of it. So it is a bad idea to underestimate your enemy, I guess. Come on, a few more. There we go. And I get bombed. Thank God that the bomber couldn't aim for what he's worth and is dead. And there's a Frunze, or a Perch I should say, so I'm going to be toast. I'll just try and bring this SF-40 down with me. And now I can hear the crew saying Aviate, so I know there's an that aircraft up. I'll just do what I can. Oh, there is torpedoes. Oh well. I was pretty much dead anyway. Don't worry. Like, I was dead anyway. I was just trying to take this SF-40 down with me. I should actually have killed it SF-40. It's 9% crew. I mean, the event blue water ships aren't amazing always as well. The Yugre was good, of course, but the Hayanami, meh. Baltimore, you could say is a good reward, but at the same time, it's just another American heavy cruiser, though the NTR is quite nice in it. No, he says excluding the Freccia. Freccia is not mediocre. Although, I played Freccia a while ago. Because I recently got my 4.7 Italians up, my cruisers. I don't know, man, 4.7 coastal is a really cutthroat environment. Ah, you managed to come, Graf. Good on you. I still got no, I don't have a stock Baltimore anymore. I played in the sea a while ago. Though it's pretty much stock. Most of my event ships really are. Those bombs are probably going to miss. I'm just trying to do some... So, to remind you, this was in a Grozza and a PR-21K. Sometimes, man. You haven't missed anything really special, Graf. Although, well, you have missed me running into people I know for 3 matches in a row and getting obliterated by them. Oh yeah, the Tiger. I missed Tiger as well because I didn't play Naval at the time. I never had it. Oh, I'm glad, that's nice. I got Gaijin again, but oh well. Don't worry about missing great plays. I'll do my best to do it again. And I think... Sadly it was a defeat. If that was a win, I could have actually gotten decent RP from that. I got a battle pass challenge. Let me do that first. Sure thing, Graf. Sure thing. Oh, that means I get a camo for the bow fighter. Lovely. Yeah, like I don't remember when it was I really started playing Naval. But I've got Baltimore. I didn't buy Baltimore. I actually got it, or as far as I remember. Did I actually buy it? From last year's event? No, I would have gotten this, I think. Sadly, I don't have Tiger. Oh, but that's from one of those crafting events, wasn't it? Oh, that's why. Yeah, this is going to be a long grind. I'm definitely not going to have PR201K spaded for when I do the video, much like Buzzard. But I'll do a video on it nonetheless. I really hope I can get those rockets though, when I do my video. I should be able to do that, I think, with the 2 more days before the camo. So get the AP, get propeller, get... Nah, the turret reverse is good enough, so that's not really... So improved rangefinder, then mines, rocket launcher. I might get it for the video, I'll have to see. But anyway, more matches. No. Oh, the events work differently in consoles, don't they? How's the boat so far? It's a 3x3 coastal vessel. It's just... The thing that really hampers it is not having any armor-piercing shell on the 45. If it had an armor-piercing shell on the 45mm, I think I would actually kind of like it. Well, as much as I can like a 3.3 coastal vessel. Again, this matchmaker is really a loose cannon. Not a bad coastal map, but let's see. I made 2 buzzards, so 3-7. At least. 3-7 game shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it does not have an AP belt on the 45. It's still kind of potent, this 45. The high explosive does do damage. And the PR201 hull in itself is kind of tanky for a coastal vessel. So it's not all bad, but not having AP is... oof. I'll have to wait and see what the rockets are like. Because if the rockets are decent, then you can use those against the armored vessels. That's a G5, isn't it? The one thing about having the main gun be in the rear is that you have to be kind of aware that you don't shoot the islands when you're behind cover. The high velocity is nice though. I wouldn't go head on because the bow raises and you can't use the 25 if you're bow in. That's the problem. So I would not go bow in. Did I have a bad range? I really need to see. Well, what is a bad range ammo? Because the only rockets I'm used to using have 600 meter range. Spartaviero, oh boy, you don't see many of those. Bridge's been knocked out. Yeah, it's just... Like, if I can actually show you, like, 25s will fire there, there, and now they can't fire anymore. Like, look at the circle, it's grayed out. So I can't shoot right in front of me. Me 1200 meters is not really usable, is it? In most combat situations. Yeah, and they are fixed as well, so you have to bow in to use them. Oop, there's another G5, but it's too fast. What is that over there? PR... At least you don't have to reload this 45 to actually use it. Unlike the 25s, which have like a 10-second reload for the belt. Ah, that's going to kill me, isn't it? Might take it with me, actually. Number 45 can get around that rock. Come on. Nope. Oh, look, a Dutchman. Yeah, it should be worth bringing out a backup.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
These rockets have, ooh, 37 kilos. That's lovely to hear. Should probably really just main these 25s until they reload or something. But it's kind of awkward because I'm used to, you know, it's kind of awkward switching to the secondary gun that's on the front and the primary gun that's on the rear. It's something I have to get used to. Where's over there, so that's good. Yeah, I'll definitely experiment with the rockets when I do get them. But that's probably going to take a little while. This 45 should actually probably be good anti-air gun with the high velocity it has. And it does have a high fire rate, by the way, this 45. It's just that only half of the shells it fires has a tracer on it. So it's firing twice as many shells as you're actually seeing. I should probably let the AI do this. Come on. Okay, now I'm going to shoot it myself because I do not trust AI to actually kill that thing. There we go. Kill assist, but still. Better than nothing. Should probably get on this cap actually, and not go around it. Would be more RP. It does turn it, like the mobility of this thing's stock is pretty good. Must be quite good when it's spaded. Who do we have there? Oh, it's an R boat of some description. Easy pickings. Oh, what's that? That is an AFD. I should really back up. Actually, no, it's almost dead. Just kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it. And my gun is behind your rock, so I'm going to use 25. Finish it off. Come on. Ah, it's dead. Do I turn faster if I'm slower? I'm not sure. Technically speaking, I could also set up controls to like individually control the left and right hand props. That's the thing you can do. But I have a friend that actually did that, and for as far as I know, it's just minimal the advantage you get out of it. I should shoot his guns if I'm at it. Oh, that gun is already out. Now the engines then. If I can actually damage them. There's something behind. That's a I can kill the Groza. I can kill the Groza very easily, so I'll shoot Groza instead. Actually, torpedo tubes. Torpedo tubes also kill crew. There we go. And I jammed my gun by being stupid. Oh boy, that Groza just got ammo racked as well, didn't he? Oh well. Well, the torpedo tubes are manned, you know? There are actually dudes sitting on top of the torpedo tubes. In case you're unaware. But yeah, they have crew damage. They always shoot. Like, if you're in a coastal vessel and you see a destroyer, shoot the torpedo tubes, shoot every gun you can see. 1, it disarms them, and 2, it kills their crew. Well, that's an Italian reserve. And that's a 3-2 another R-boat. Another relatively easy kill, or should be. If my gun wasn't dead. And that gun wasn't reloading. Well, that's me pretty much dead, isn't it? Although if I reload in time... Yeah, I can kill him. Yeah. I still got one more spawn, but the game's over anyway. Nope, something over there is shooting at me. Yeah, game over anyway. I don't know if the torpedo tubes carry crew if you don't bring them. Yeah, you can detonate the torpedo tubes as well, but that's not really the reason I ever shoot them. I shoot them, one, to disable them, because if you're in a bigger ship, torpedoes are actually dangerous at close range. And just, I don't know. They kill crew, so why not shoot them? How do I even name in Naval Realistic? I don't know. I just do. In a certain aspect, it really is not that different from how it used to be. I have made a tutorial, yes, but if it can't get the point across, that's something else. I'll do propeller replacement first. Two more matches and I can use the big old booster. Oh well. It will help, at least, you know, I have another vehicle to spare which will give me more RP to go down the coastal tree. And the Russian coastal tree is quite interesting, especially the rank 5s. How much do I think it'll go for? Not a lot. First of all, naval rewards don't really go for that much to begin with. Coastal rewards definitely not. And 3.3, it's not an overpowered or really good ship. It is just a 3.3 coastal vessel. I don't think it'll go for a lot. Oh yeah, that's right. The amount of lead you give is actually not just actually do indicate the speed difference. I have never actually really used that. Because I've been playing Naval for quite a while, as you may see. And I just got used to it. Used to roughly the amount of lead you have to give. I don't want to go to B, because that's where destroyers... That's a Yugumo, and that is a SKR, so this is 4.3. I need to turn around, and hope I don't get shot at before they... That's K2, that's 4.0. And of course, do we have any 4.3 destroyers? No, we do have a Grafton and a... Yeah, Grafton and a Garland, which are both 4.0. But we don't have any 4.3s. Hello there, Strix. Welcome to this stream of coastal vessels. That's a Mitcher, oh boy. Yep, I definitely need to get way out of here. Is there a tournament of that soon? I haven't actually checked. I don't really intend to stream tournaments. I don't actually know how to do that too well. So I would love to cast a tournament at one point. What's 3-7 Sky? Tournament? What do you mean? Oh, what, 3? I mean, yeah, oh, the Grafton is 3.7? It used to be 4.0 when I spreaded it, that's for sure. I need to double check that. Yeah, naval tournaments are really interesting. I play in them. Well, I only play in the 5v5 coastal tournaments whenever they're on. They are super interesting. But when casting tournaments, first of all, I need to be free at that time as well. And I usually am not during weekdays. So with the Christmas holidays as a bit of an exception. And to be honest, competitive naval is something I'm not really that knowledgeable about. I know a thing or two about the 5v5 tournaments because I have played them for quite a bit. Cruiser tournaments, destroyer tournaments, you don't ask me what they're about, because I generally don't know their plays. Oh, we have that 25. Why do I have the highest naval damage at the moment? Why? VS-10 gunned down a Garland over at sea. That's impressive. Now what do I do over here is the question, because there's probably not going to be a lot of coastal vessels at a 4.3 match. Why do people still play the Churchill? I've run into them multiple times today already. Why do they still play it? Just why? Oh, yeah, because Vega is no longer a 3.3, is it? That's why. Like the second I spade ships, and the second I spade them I just completely forget about them. I never pay attention to them for some reason. I've completely forgotten that the Vega is now 3.7 instead of a 3.3. But still, the Churchill is really not that worth playing. Oh, there's the VS-10. And my guns are so high velocity, they're hitting the island over there. And right now, something like to pop in front of me. Appear to 183. Got killed immediately. I got an assist at least. Ooh, a Grodza. But again, I can kill a Grodza, so that's not a problem. I just don't want to get shot at by it. Did 25s actually shoot over that? They do. There's 2 aircraft up. That's an IL-2. There's something down on the deck as well. Looks like a duck. I need to turn around because that Grodza is making me worried. Yes, crew, I am aware that there's aviacy in the air. And that's a dead aviacy. Where is it, our aircraft? Somewhere. Oh, he went over that direction, didn't he? No, having radar is kind of useful on a coastal ship. So I do find it kind of annoying that's in the way of chat. Like the in-game chat, I mean, look at it. Can you read what's behind there? Well, you can, but it's annoying. Why has it Grodza not put itself out? Is it stock? Because if it is, I feel sorry for it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is that a Mitch or is that a premium one? But look at that fire rate of the 76s, that's a premium one, isn't it? Oh well. Yep. Oh, it is a bot Grodza. It is a bot Grodza. They usually don't put out fires, do they? I need to get away from that Wilkinson. It is the premium one. Oh boy. Yep. That is a Wilkinson. Yeah, especially. The buzzard. I have the buzzard. I think it's an okay ship. But again, for a warship, it's a very harsh BR-37. The guns are rapid fire, they're all right. Low ammo reserve though is a kind of a problem. Like as you may have seen, I tend to just spray and pray. Just shoot at the target as soon as I can. But the low ammo count on the buzzard is a bit of a concern. You really need to watch your ammo on that ship. The torpedoes are next to useless as well on buzzard, which is annoying.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And again, it's a event ship. It doesn't have any premium bonuses or any bonuses really worth considering. So basically just a Albatross, but with machine guns, really. Though the camo on it is nice, they usually are. I have not made the mistake of paying Golden Eagles for the Orla. The second I saw its BR, I just immediately knew it was not going to be a good ship. Is it still 4.0? Because if it is, then just yikes. Oh. Like when I saw it on the dev server, the Orla, and when I saw the battle rating on the dev server, I immediately knew it was not worth it, especially for the price. Yeah. It's like, why? Why would you consider that to be that BR and that Golden Eagle price? Like, I think it's the most expensive coastal premium, isn't it? I need to check back. I need to check up on that thing again. I am repairing 2 things at once, and that's not a good idea. Never mind, I'm dead. SKRs. I wouldn't say that that anti-ship missiles, especially things like the what is it that Buzzard and Albatross got again? I forgot what missile, but I don't think it's an a when, but an if. Yeah, the exocets, that's the one. I've just forgot the name. I've heard that they're pretty powerful. And do you really like? I don't know. I don't want that kind of stuff yet. Yet at the same time, I think carriers are kind of cool looking. Except missiles, and I don't know, but I don't know enough about missiles and modern stuff to really have an opinion on those. But if they're capable of killing a destroyer basically like that, with no real problem, then either its BR is going to get raised, which is just going to make it worse. Or if it's going to stay at 3-7, that's going to be a lot of reserve destroyers that do not know what hit them. So I kind of have a pet theory of mine that they're going to just keep coastal, and the only way they're going to make it attractive is to put a lot of modern ships in coastal. Because that's basically what we already have with the frigates. They're quite modern ships. That's a K2. I cannot even damage a K2. And I forgot to bring AP bots again. Why can I not log onto it is my question. Come on. Oh yeah, if it does get exercise, it's definitely going to play very differently. But, yeah. Why is my repairs on auto? I don't usually do that. Come on, switch it off. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I think... Do they have better premiums, the British? Is the Grey Goose, or whatever that steam gunboat is called, does that thing have a... Is that thing on the market? $165 kilograms of TNT. The thing is, that might actually not kill a destroyer, 165 kilos of TNT. I'm thinking if I can think of a bomb with a roughly equivalent payload. That's like half an 800 kilo bomb. Like a Japanese 800 kilo bomb. It's roughly half of a Japanese 800 kilo bomb. So would that kill a destroyer in one shot? I don't know. But then again, it wouldn't one-shot it, but it would cripple it severely. It isn't close to a Japanese 250, is it? I'll have to check. I'll check it after this battle. Please do remind me. Nope, guns too high velocity for that. Yeah, if you hit the ammo, any bomb, if you hit the ammo, a 60 kilo bomb will ammo rack a destroyer if you hit the ammo directly. But I mean, like, will it just one-shot it no matter where you hit? I don't think it would. But then again, if you just aim for roughly the main turret, you'll ammo rack it, I guess. Okay. Destroyers don't get ruined by coastal vessels, don't worry about it. It's usually the other way around. The coastal vessels get ruined by destroyers. Yeah, again, as I said, I don't think it would one-shot it, but it would definitely cripple it severely. So either you get to the point where it'll just die because of the massive hole you created into it, or yeah. Thing is, I want to try and compare it to a bomb we have in game, and see if a bomb hit of that size would do roughly the same damage. What kind of damage it would do. Like, yeah, sure, the flooding, fire, and repair will be severe for that kind of explosion. But there are cruisers that could take like a long lance to their side and actually survive it, if they can manage their repairs well enough. Yeah. Again, if you just shoot near the ammo rack, it will definitely kill it. I shouldn't have used a backup in this battle, should I? It was a full up tier. Why did I use a backup? There aren't many coastal boats that are good zone control ships. Especially against destroyers. Though, if you... There are, of course, multiple ways of controlling a cap. And one of them is just, you know, sitting on the cap. The other one is just sitting, hiding close to a cap and just torpedoing something. Like the Russian PR... This thing, the PR 123K. Quite a fun ship to actually bully destroyers with. I don't want to dash bully. I've already got spaded. There's one Russian destroyer I still need to spade. It's Spokojny. Yep, that's not the alt tab I wanted to do. I want the alt tab here. Let's see what's up. Nothing much. Yeah, the SKR, but that's... You'd be surprised how effective frigates are to destroyers in general, even with the damage model changes. Like, you wouldn't believe what I've done in the Chikago. I've killed, I think, I just killed, you can kill destroyers with that thing. Just if you know how to do it, if you're smart enough about it, you can kill destroyers relatively reliably. Yeah. Just fast, small boats with torpedoes and depth charges, always good destroyer bullies. Oh yeah, I was going to check payloads, wasn't I? Aviation. Like 165 was the payload, right, that we were looking for? Just going to look at the bombs themselves. So that's more than that. It's way more than that, come on. You set the SB2C, right? There they are. I'd say there are more good... Depends on what you call a good coastal vessel. Like... Yeah, basically the US 500-pound bombs be a good equivalent. There was a series of videos I'm going to do in that kind of vein, and I'm probably going to use this for that video series. Anyway. Oh yeah, when you mean at higher rank battles, yeah, frigates and fast PT boats. But I'd say that like coastal vessels at their own BR are pretty fun to play. Yeah, just pretty fun ships. Yeah, I've seen the SP2C, the 500-pound bombs. I'll give it a shot when I do. I might actually do a video on missiles in that series I was going to do. That's going to be for way in the future. I have way too many ships to review. I was doing coastal, yep. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. The US 500-pound bomb, I'll have to remember that. We're getting there. We're getting there. I might actually be able to spade this thing for the video if I genuinely grind it for 2 more days. Oh yeah, arcade is much more different. Arcade is very much different from realistic. What is the range and speed on the access set as well? And what kind of... Are those like self-guiding access sets, or are they guided by the control system on a ship? Like, do you have to guide them in, or do they guide themselves in? Yeah. That's what I expected with a 165 kilo filler, is that it would cripple a ship, but it's not going to... it might not sink it in one. And I forgot to bring the AP belt again. Oh yeah, naval mines are... Oh look, a buzzard. The naval mines, I like using them as well, because they're pretty funny memes. But to use them effectively, you have to be in enemy territory or like already past a capture point. And some vessels just can't do that, some vessels that have mines equipped. Oh yeah. And the funny thing about those airdropped mines is that you can just drop them directly on a ship and it'll work like regular bombs. This looks like a 3... Ah, I spoke too soon. It is 4.0. What is a T-22 again? What BR is that? I think it's 4.0. It's at 15 though. Oh boy. I mean, it's at least 4.0 of the Harukas and K2, but I don't know about these German DDs, I don't know what the BRs are. 3.7 and Z15 as well. Where is it? There it is. Because I can live with a 4.0 game, but 4.3 is rather rough. Oh boy, a PTO2 on the flank. Okay, if Z15 is 3.10 as well, then it's fine. Come on, there we go. I will say I do like the high velocity of this 45. It is very, very nice to handle. Oh, the Arik is 4.0? Oh well, 4.0 still. Yeah, I've got the PR2-1M next to me. Though he is not really giving me any space to maneuver. And as you can see, you can actually now see the differences between the two ships rather well. The box on the back is smaller for some reason, and a different gun. I should actually hold on. I'll make a screenshot of that, that might be useful. Can I... Oh well, it's not going to be as good, but I'm going to use it anyway. That's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. I did not really want to face these enemies, but I will. Reverse I go. Yeah, good point. I'll go back in a replay. And take a screenshot for a video. I need to remember to name this replay then. I need to back the hell up, because that... Did I just ammo rack that to Kumkari? Yeah, I'll just save the replay. Candid. Oh, I thought it was I thought it was like the M17. Like, I see a big coastal vessel and I just immediately think, oh, it's going to be something German and overpowered. No, that's a Candid. I can actually kill it because it has the compartment damage model. There we go. As you can see, compartments. I really need to find a better way to name the two different damage models. Because I don't really have a different name to begin with. It's really annoying to keep, trying to come up with names for them. That sounds a bit odd though. Yeah, simple and complex is probably the best option for that. But then you'll have people that don't really understand what it means, because there are some people that just don't know too much. Yeah, that's the simple damage model for you. It's just completely arbitrary where the crew is.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
There's something over there. It's Pier 183. Yep. And it's already dead. Okay then. PT565, that's a premium, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Like, when they changed the damage model for destroyers and frigates, it's really weird which ones to decide to give the complex or simple damage model. Really weird. And then even then, you have like inconsistencies between the damage models. You'll have ships with a simple damage model that's really tanky. You have ships with the complex damage model that are really vulnerable and fragile. Like I've played Gabbiano for a while, a little while ago. That thing is so fragile, even though it has a complex damage model. I think the 565 is a different one because it says Thunderbolt when you actually select them. I think 565 is a more regular, although I might be wrong. We'll see, I guess. I should really be using the twin 25s because they're at the front. Also, there's an aircraft up, isn't there? Looking at how my thing is behaving. Hi there. And welcome to the stream, anybody who's here. Or new here. Where are the enemy ships? I know there's at least two of them. I don't think that Candid died yet. And the 565, there's the 565. See, it isn't a Thunderbolt. It is something else. But it's dead, no matter what it is. Oh yeah, that is a thing that Scharnhorst does for some reason. It takes a lot of flooding damage. A lot of people talk about it. I think 811 is yet another PT boat. I think that's even a regular... no, PT810 is a tactory boat. PT811 is a premium version of it, I think. I can check after this match anyway. What do we have there? We have something with really tough armor, so I'm not going to try and kill it. If only I had my EP belts equipped, but I keep forgetting. I don't know. Like, on the historical front for ships, I'm really not that good. I would review Scharnhorst, but if only I had her. And my German Blue Water Fleet is not quite up to that level yet. No, it's it got fixed for Paris. Scharnhorst definitely does, but it's not something common in BB battles. I played battleships a little while ago with some squad mates. I don't remember dying to flooding all that much. Then again, I was playing a Hugh and that thing detonated before the flood. There is an aircraft incoming. Where is it? What is it? What is that? Is that a rocket or is it an aircraft on my radar? It might have been a rocket. Nope, it's an aircraft. Where is it? There it is. And that's why you should be able to listen to your crew, because they'll often tell you what's going on around you before you'll know. If I had my rockets now, I could use them. If only I had them. Keep sticking on the bridge and I can't do anything about it. It's also the only thing you can actually shoot at me, so...
We're controlling most of the zones.
Really? Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm really not that knowledgeable about battleships. I only have the Japanese ones. And even then, it's not like the Japanese battleships are a good standard for what the other battleships are like.
Take him down.
It can't lower itself. There it is. Now I can no longer kill it. Yep. Also my bow is getting in the way of my gun, so I can't lower it. Did he repair his machine gun? He did. Like, if he keeps repairing those guns, I could have killed him, but well, it's too late now. So if that SF-40 is any clever, he should be able to just shoot his turrets rather than shooting his belt.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Why am I... Hello? Okay, thank you. That was a bit weird.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
I think that's the type of player who would just be cocky enough to just repair his guns over and over, wouldn't he? Oh, he's dead. Yeah. It is a bit, ammo, it is a bit weird at 13%, though these crew percentages not being able to repair, I've seen weirder. I've seen them happen at like 20%. I think it's dependent on like how many crew percentage you can actually knock off in a single damage point from the whole compartment. Eh. I got used to the not enough crew. So I do remember the time where you could indeed like have 1% crew and still be fully combat effective. But I've gotten used to it. Oh, I can use the 300. Now, will the booster curse me or will it not curse me? That's the question. Let's find out. Thank you, Mag. Oh, I was also going to check off something else out, all these US coastals. Yeah, the Thunderbolt is 556. 658 is the new Battle Pass one. That is probably true, Trick. That is probably true. I completely forgot about this one. It didn't used to be 2.3 on the dev server. But oh well. What was I going to do? Yep. USR. And I'm going to equip the AP belts because you can actually do that in the hangar by just switching this. There we go. And let's see if we have the booster curse or not. Not the worst map, not the best map. And yes, Mag, that is indeed true. It's how you do stuff like that. If you have, it will swap the belt you've got mainly selected for your gun in the hangar. You can do that. Now do I do B or do I do A? I didn't say that, did I? Or did somebody else say that? I think I'll go for B because I don't like A much. Crafton, so that's 3-7. Well, I do at least have another backup on my 201K. Ah, he's replying to track, okay. So I should be able to use this 300% booster decently well. That is an Alwyn, that's 4-0. That's a Clemson of some description, I think. That's definitely an Alwyn. I'm not sure if I want to go into open waters. Because I don't know if there's enemy destroyers over here. Why did they spawn over there, those destroyers? And not over here? This is definitely the much better spawn point for them. Oh well, I'm not going to complain about destroyers not knowing where to spawn. Well, enemy destroyers not knowing where to spawn. I'd rather have my own destroyers over here. Though it seems that one of them didn't. Yikes. Japanese port is a really... It's a weird map. Because I do not like spawning over there up north. It is always a bad choice for coastal. Because you're just shimmied down this one corridor that you can't really move from. So I kind of prefer spawning over here now. If I'm in a more potent boat, that is. Oh, it is a fun map in tournaments, Rick, that's for sure. No. That is a grey goose. And do I have the elevation to shoot over that? I do. And I think that's another tournament player that's there as well, isn't he? No, but I saw his name pop up in the kill feed. Schmiplu. Come on, gun, do your work. Or get knocked out, that's also an option, I guess. That was a bit closer than I really wanted to.
Most of the zones are under control.
Yeah, the fact that that main gun does not have AP is... rubbed me a bit the wrong way. Yep, hi, got our gunship. Thank you for saying hi. I don't know what that guy's going to do with those rockets. Oh, there's another ship over there. And for those in the current chat that don't know who Gunship is, check him out. He's another naval YouTuber. Makes good videos. What do we have there? A B6N? Yes. I do always like to try and identify the enemy before actually checking them. Actually double checking. I should probably do this in third person. Because the radar screen gets in the way, I can't see my target properly. The other, yeah. There are actually quite a few naval YouTubers, but they're pretty small and their content is a bit all over the place. The B6N is armed with a torpedo, so I'm not really that afraid of it. There's another aircraft up. What is that? I can't identify it. It's a Spitfire. I shouldn't be too afraid of it. Although... And there's an IL-2. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. There's quite a few of those. What is on B capping it? Oh boy. Oh, that's my 25 getting the crit. And that's a kill. And that's an IL-2 heading straight for my face. No, you're not. Come on. There goes him. And that is, again, a tournament player we often face. That's Alwyn, he's 4 out. That is a 201M, but I'm kind of injured, so I'm probably not going to win this fight. Try and take out his gun. I failed. So he is giving me a nice broadside, but I'm dead, am I? Those 25s do not mess about. Like, I think I might actually argue that the 201M has a better armament than the 201K, because you can control both of them at the same time. Just dual 25s. And they really do not mess about, if you can get them on target. That's the Alwyn. Is there anything else? I thought I saw a torpedo trail. Be just seeing things. There's one. No, it's not. There's an Alwyn around. And it's definitely 4.0 match, but the coastal vessels I've been fighting are same BR. Or at least similar. But yeah, I've been getting up tiered quite badly. That's to be expected, this BR really. Oh, what do we have there? Ah, bot. Not a threat then. I see things on my radar, but I believe they're just rockets or mines. Okay. There is an aircraft up. Is that a... I want to say an American dive bomber, but I don't know quite what. Is it a Hell diver? It is it's a Dauntless, an SPD. I'm kind of lucky that structure is in the way, or I would have been melted by his guns. Can I get a sneaky shot in between? I don't think I can. Aircraft, there's an aircraft up. Ah, it's dead, never mind. No, it's not the Parker. Where's the 201? To try and call him out to my team. That is definitely him launching rockets. Oh, really? You only have 10% crew and you go around that corner, do you? Okay, but it still killed me. Okay. Got another kill. I think that's good enough for a 300% booster. If only could win this match now. I'll take the grills up close, because it likes going up close. If I was a bit quicker on the draw and getting actually getting the rear section of the 201M, I might have survived that. I might have survived that, if my aim was a bit better. I get the feeling that the odds of winning this match are not too great. There's an aircraft up. Ah, there must be 2 ammo. Not too worried about that. Let's show probably just overshot it. You'd be surprised how easily you can get through a capture point in a destroyer, even if you tend to cap it. What is that? That's an Alwyn. I'm within range to use my 37s. But that thing is going to melt me. Hit the guns, hit the guns. Come on. Come on. Hit the guns. Don't tell me that thing's coming. Where's he? And the SP2M is coming for me, of course. Okay, that's him dead at least. Ow. That's not good. That is not good. I got burned to death before I could even bear. Okay. That happens. Not much else I can do, really, is there? I'm not going to be good enough of a bomber, not especially against Naval when that team is going to shoot me down. I'll see if I can just intercept enemy planes, I guess. Alan's going for A, there's a patrol craft going for B, and a destroyer on B. Yeah, this is not going to be a win. Oh well. Yeah, we don't have a team left, do we? That guy is going to die. He doesn't have anything left. Where is that leopard? Why is he there? Why is he... That guy spawned over there and just went around C. Why? Why? Why did you not go for E? Oh well, doesn't look like it matters, does it? Oh, and then he jayed out. Or got sunk or whatever. Okay. That name doesn't look like a bot. He jayed out to get into a plane. Why? Why must people be like this? I'm just going to look at the battle from this point on. I don't know what's happening over there, but it's definitely something. How have neither of them been torpedoed? That's my question. Oh, there goes a torpedo. A decent amount of RP. Could have been more if it was a win. But a decent amount of RP. What do I need for growth? What do I really need? Rangefinder might actually be good. Now I'm going to get the rockets first, so I need to go for mines, shouldn't I? How many mines does this thing actually carry? 20. 20? Oh boy, that's not going to be worth it, is it? Let's see if the matchmaking gods will favor us this time. But they usually don't. It is 3.3 after all. Not the worst map, not the worst map. But I don't really like maps where you only have one spawn point. It's a bit limiting. In here, as expected. Ah. I just had to ask that the matchmaking god smile upon me, didn't I? Ah, god. First of all, it's a full up tier. Second of all, I'm the only coastal vessel as of now. Oh boy, this is not going to be good, is it? Yep, I'm going to be the only coastal vessel, am I? But that doesn't mean I'm going to be only... That's PGO2. I might get as quick... Yeah, no, he know... Why? That's a low fire rate, PGO2. Why? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, this is not going to be a free cap. Because just because I'm the only coastal vessel on my team doesn't mean I'm going to be the only coastal vessel. And this is already pain. I need to back up. I'm getting RT'd. Yep, I'm not getting back to this corner. Ah, there is a friendly. Yeah, that just happened. And oh, there are more friendly coastal vessels. Hold on. There's me, this Tucumcar and a PT-59. Okay, I might actually follow them then. Because PGO2 is dead. Yikes, I forgot about the RT. I need to get out of here quick. I'm not going to get out of here quick enough, am I? Go forward, go forward, go forward. Come on, come on, get the gun on target. I'm on target. Eep. Okay. It does seem like we are winning the coastal battle, so that's good. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's another K type. Or K class, I should say. What are you? Ooh, PT-15. And I have to reload that gun. Okay. That's a destroyer. I want to get out of line of sight of that ASAP. There's the K class. Get the gun lower, get the gun lower. There it goes, 40 mil. And let's use the 25s for this. I think they'll actually deal with this thing quicker. Yep. And you... Torpedo? Oh boy. Yeah. Oh well. Do I still have a backup? I do still have a backup. I'm going to use it. I mean, it's not like it's the only coastal vessel I have to spade. I still have the BMO to spade. But I'd rather get some more RP in this thing. Oh, we have a destroyer with us. Good. Come on, gun, lower yourself. I need to be careful of the torpedo because it was around here, wasn't it? That might have already passed. Oh well. Oh yeah, there's a torpedo trail. It's a good thing I actually slowed down and turned, because it might have actually hit me. There's a destroyer over there, that's not going to be fun. So this is a full up tier. There are destroyers, and I'm top of the team. Gotta love it. And the second one is also a coastal vessel. Gotta love it. Gotta love seeing it.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
That's a lich field. I do not want to mess around with a lich field. There isn't actually anything else for me to do, is there? I don't have any mines to deploy. I don't have any rockets to use against destroyers. So I guess I'll just sit here and wait for an enemy to come at me. Nope. Oh boy. Yeah, I shouldn't have said right note, should I? But I was not expecting a 201M to come around that corner.
Mercy.
Yep, there he is. I was expecting him to do something like that, instead of just going around the long way. But I luckily had a teammate with me. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. I'll have to... I remember what map it is, I'll have to do that. It was on South Quark, and I completely forgot to do that. I am tracking something, but it's a destroyer. Yeah, now we just have the standard top tier coastal gameplay, I guess. I had a lock on him temporarily. Oh boy, there's that shot heading away. But that's the guy I'm more worried about, because he's going to launch torpedoes. So what we do is we back up and dodge them. Yep, I'm clear. I'm clear of the torpedoes. There, that's not a bot. That's not a bot. Bots don't usually spawn in the PT-15. Come on, can I kill him? Nope. I got an assist though. Yeah, that was worthwhile for my backup. Now to get a BMO. Should I get... Nah, Grotto won't do much against destroyers. I should just get my BMO out.
Launching an attack. Commencing attack.
Is an aircraft up now?
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And now we just wait for targets, I suppose. I get the feeling the only targets we're going to see now are either destroyers or aircraft. And I don't really want to see either of them, to be honest. I'm kind of out of range for my 37. What is he marking? That's where a destroyer was, wasn't it? Oh. But he just got bombed, so it doesn't matter. That aircraft is heading back to base. And we are just mindlessly sailing around, enjoying the scenery. That thing's a lot of fun as well if you can use it properly. It's kind of fragile, the PT-59. Uh-huh, aircraft. Ooh, it's getting closer. It's getting very much closer, and it's an SPD as well, isn't it? Yep. It shouldn't be too tunnel visioned. My air gunners can take care of it as well. It's already going away. He's flying over this direction again. Straight into our guns. And down he goes. Right. And down he goes. No. It was quite a bit harder than that. But that should be game. I've been going for almost 2.5 hours, so I think I'm going to call it quits for now. I think most of you can already see what the 201K is kind of like. And as usual, I am going to make a review video on the 201K. And with how the grounding has been going, I might actually try and spade it for that review, because I'm going to wait until I get the camo for it. Which is going to be the next star, which is in 2 days. Yes, Quark and replay. I haven't forgotten. Although actually, I was actually about to forget. But thanks for reminding me. Northport, Japanese ports. Is it this one? I'm trying to see if there's any names I remember. What is the guy next to me called? You can see if there's any other recent... Nah, there aren't any other recent ones. Okay, it's the only one actually. Hold on. Staff Quarken. Renamed to... M/K comparison. Okay, can't have a slash. Can I have a dash? I can have a dash. I'm sorry, but we can spook bully off stream as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to leave it at that. I'm going to try and spade this thing before I review it, so I can actually know what these rockets are like as well. It shouldn't be taking too much longer to do that. But my throat is getting a bit dry, and I'm getting a bit tired. It's getting rather late. So that'll be it for now, I think. Thank you all for watching as usual. And until next time, I suppose. See ya.